On Tuesday, the President of the National Assembly of Venezuela described a fraud the last primary election held by the opposition. During a press conference, Jorge Rodriguez called the result of the opposition primaries a gigantic fraud, after several irregularities violate the Venezuelan constitution and the lack of verifiability of the results. In his sense, Rodriguez mentioned that it is also a theft of will because there is no way to prove the figures reported. The President of the National Assembly also mentioned that those who orchestrated these elections are also part of those who in 2019 imposed an interim president in the country.
I would like to apologize because I may have to refer to some technical terms related to electoral events, but there is clearly established the proof of the gigantic fraud, and it was already seen coming. Now it is explained why the self-styled National Commission of Primaries did not accept the contest of the National Electoral Council to carry out this event.
In turn, the President of the National Assembly pointed out that during the opposition primaries, they committed a crime by inflating the number of voters.
Maximum 598,350 people, and here appears a real crime. A crime because they are inflating the number by more than 2 million people, that is to say that they are usurping the identity of 2 million Venezuelans. That is to say that they are usurping the will of 2 million Venezuelans. I can ask you here, I will not do it, of course, if someone went to vote, and I am sure the vast majority will tell me no, I did not go to vote.
The technical advisor for the primaries, Nelson Rampersad, described as surprising from a statistical point of view the level of participation reported by the National Primaries Commission in its last communique of the internal election of the opposition held last Sunday.
According to the latest election report given by the Primary Commission, as of yesterday, 3,331 voting tables had been counted. That was about 65% of the tables that work on Sunday, the 21st. In these 3,331 tables, 1,592,504 citizens vote, counting and averaging per table approximately 478 people vote in each table. That is more or less 60 people per hour. That means that every minute one person votes. That is amazing from a statistical point of view. I'm not talking about fraud as others have said, but from the statistical point of view, the adjustment that is being made to the voting record does not correspond to what this act of voting was, which I do not dismiss because there was presence, but there was no in this volume. Just opening the voting book and looking in that book for the name of the person who was going to vote could take more than a minute. And when I say on average, I'm saying that it is possible that it's not known yet, because they have not published the minutes that it is possible where 100 people vote. But likewise, there were tables where up to 800 people could have voted, according to these numbers that Dr. Jesus Maria Casal is given.
Likewise, the member of the Technical Board of the National Primary Commission revealed that more than 5,000 people voted in the internal election of the opposition.
I would like to make a comparison that is impossible that in 1 minute they don't vote, not even in manual voting, and much less there were not in the QS so many people who say they vote. And I would like to make a slight comparison so that you can see what it means that on average 478 people vote in a table. Which you may remember, it was one of the most polarized and with the highest turnout. In fact, 76% of the electorate participated. I took the time to check and I brought you here a sample from a school called Jesus Maria Alfaro Zamora in El Cafetal, one of the largest and most participated voting centers in the country. There, Enrique Capriles Radonsky got 391 votes and Hugo Chavez got 30 votes in one table, in table number 2. So they participated in the most tense voting. In the election with the highest participation in the country, with all the technology that the voting machines represented, with the extension given by the late Tibisay Lucena, only 420 people vote. And here they are telling us with the precariousness that we have, with the difficulties that the government itself put into this process, where the people did not even know where they were going to vote, because the consultation page were blocked by the government and didn't work. Well, they are telling us that 478 people vote. This is a lie, and we have to say it responsibly.